Did you know that we are changing and shaping our world by trying to turn the world's largest deserts into green spaces? Today, we're going to talk about how ancient deserts are being terraformed. Deserts are some of the most inhospitable places on Earth. They're hot, dry, and often barren, but we've found ways to transform these deserts into productive land over time. In this video, we'll explore three of the world's most famous deserts: the Arabian Desert, the Sahara Desert, and the Gobi Desert.
We'll learn about their history, unique features, and how they've been transformed.
We'll also talk about the challenges and successes of desert terraforming. So, if you're interested in learning more about how deserts are being transformed, then stick around! The Arabian Desert. The Arabian Desert is located in the Middle East. It covers most of the Arabian Peninsula and is bordered by the nations of Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Oman, and Yemen. It is the largest desert in Asia and the third largest desert in the world. It covers about 2.3 million square kilometers or 1.43 million square miles, which is about the size of the United States east of the Mississippi River. The Arabian Desert is so large that 13,207 cities the size of Washington, D.C. can fit into it. It is a hot and dry desert with average temperatures ranging from 25 to 45 degrees Celsius or 77 to 113 Fahrenheit. The desert receives very little rainfall with an average of fewer than 100 millimeters or 3.93 inches yearly. Vegetation in the Arabian Desert is sparse and consists most of shrubs and grasses. The Arabian Desert has large oil and gas reserves, is home to a number of important mineral deposits, including copper, gold, and silver. It has a significant impact on the environment and population around it. However, the desert's expansion is a major threat to biodiversity, and it can also lead to water shortages and severe dust storms. The Arabian Desert has been expanding for centuries, which is accelerated by climate change. A study by the University of Oxford found that the Arabian Desert has expanded by an area the size of France over the past 30 years. The Sahara Desert is a vast, unforgiving landscape that stretches across North Africa. It is the largest hot desert in the world, and it is home to plants and animals that have adapted to the harsh conditions. It is bordered by 11 countries: Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Nigeria, Sudan, and Tunisia. It covers an area of about 9 million square kilometers or 5.59 million square miles, which is about the size of the United States east of the Mississippi River. It could fit about 52,682 cities, the size of Washington, D.C., into it. Wow! The Sahara Desert average temperatures range from 25 to 50 degrees Celsius or 77 to 122 Fahrenheit. That's so hot! The desert receives very little rainfall, with an average of fewer than 200 millimeters or 7.87 inches annually. The vegetation in the desert is sparse and consists mostly of shrubs and grasses. Like the Arabian Desert, the Sahara Desert is economically important for its oil and gas reserves. The desert is also home to a number of important mineral deposits, including uranium, iron ore, and copper. The Sahara Desert significantly impacts the environment and population around it. The desert's expansion often causes water shortages and dust storms, and often harm to human populations. The Gobi Desert. The Gobi Desert is the fifth largest desert in the world and the largest desert in Asia. It covers an area of about 1.3 million square kilometers or 800,000 square miles and is located across both China and Mongolia. It is bordered by the Altai Mountains to the north, the Kunlun Mountains to the west, the Tibetan Plateau to the south, and the Hingan Mountains to the east, and covers an area about the size of France and Germany combined. The Gobi Desert is a cold desert with average temperatures ranging from -40 degrees Celsius in winter to 40 degrees Celsius in summer. The desert receives very little rainfall, with an average of less than 200 millimeters annually. The vegetation in the desert is sparse and consists mostly of shrubs and grasses. The Gobi Desert is known for its mineral deposits, including coal, copper, and gold. The desert is also home to a number of important historical sites, including the Mogao Caves. Its expansion poses a challenge to human development as it can be difficult to build infrastructure and transport goods in such a harsh environment. Regenerative agriculture and reforestation are two practices that can help to transform deserts and improve the environment. Regenerative agriculture is a set of farming practices that aim to improve soil health, water quality, and biodiversity. It involves using cover crops, crop rotation, and livestock grazing to build soil organic matter and improve water infiltration. Reforestation is the planting of trees in areas that have been deforested. It can help to improve air quality, reduce soil erosion, and provide habitat for wildlife. Both practices aim to improve the environment, can help to mitigate climate change, and benefit local communities. Here are some of the differences between regenerative agriculture and reforestation. Regenerative agriculture is a set of farming practices, while reforestation is planting trees. Regenerative agriculture can be used to improve the health of existing farmland, while reforestation is typically used to restore degraded land. Regenerative agriculture can be more expensive than conventional agriculture, while reforestation can be more affordable. Regenerative agriculture and reforestation can be carried out in a variety of ways. Some examples are: for regenerative agriculture, planting cover crops to protect the soil and prevent erosion, rotating crops to improve soil health, using livestock grazing to manage vegetation and improve soil health. For reforestation, planting trees in degraded land, protecting existing forests from deforestation, planting trees along rivers and streams to prevent erosion. The costs of regenerative agriculture and reforestation also varies depending on the specific practices that are used. The cost of implementing regenerative agriculture practices can range from $100 to $1,000 per acre, while reforestation can range from $10 to $100 per tree. Regenerative agriculture and reforestation impact local communities in positive and negative ways. Some positive impacts include increased income and employment opportunities for local people, improved air quality and water quality, reduced soil erosion, increased biodiversity, while the negative impacts include loss of traditional land uses, changes in the local climate, and conflicts between different stakeholders. Overall, regenerative agriculture and reforestation are promising practices that can help transform deserts and improve the environment. However, it is important to carefully consider the potential impacts of these practices on local communities before implementing them. Regenerative practices in the Arabian Deserts. The Arabian Desert is one of Earth's driest and most inhospitable regions. However, several projects are underway to transform the desert through regenerative agriculture and reforestation. One such project is the Al-Baidha project, which is located in western Saudi Arabia. The project is led by Neil Spackman, a permaculturalist and environmental consultant. Spackman and his team have been working to restore the land by planting trees, shrubs, and grasses. They have also used traditional Bedouin agricultural techniques to improve soil health and water retention. The Al-Baidha project has been underway for over 10 years and has had some notable successes. The project has helped to restore the land, and it has also created jobs and income for local communities. However, there have also been some challenges. The project has been expensive, and convincing some local people to adopt the new agricultural practices has been difficult. From facts gathered, the project has been unable to restore all of the once desert land. The project has not convinced all local people to adopt the new agricultural practices. Some challenges include the project has been expensive to maintain, the project has been affected by climate change, the project has been affected by political instability in the region. On the flip side, the project has helped to restore a significant area of land. The project has helped to mitigate climate change. The Al-Baidha project is an ongoing project, and it is too early to say its ultimate impact. However, the project is a promising example of how regenerative agriculture and reforestation can be used to transform deserts. Regenerative practices in the Sahara Deserts. Another project is the Great Green Wall, which is a Pan-African initiative to plant trees across the Sahara Desert. The African Union led the project, and it started in 2007. Despite the challenges, the project shows that it is possible to improve the environment and create a more sustainable future for the Sahara Desert. In addition to the Great Green Wall project, several other projects are underway to promote regenerative agriculture and reforestation in the Sahara Desert. These projects include the Sahara Forest Project, which is a project to grow crops and trees in the Sahara Desert using seawater. The Nigerian Farmer Managed Natural Regeneration Project, which is a project to help Nigerian farmers restore degraded land using traditional agricultural techniques. The Regreening the Sahel Project, which is a project to restore degraded land in the Sahel region of Africa. These projects are all working to transform the Sahara Desert and create a more sustainable future for the region. Regenerative practices in the Gobi Deserts. The Gobi Greenbelt Project is a Chinese government initiative to plant trees and shrubs along the edge of the Gobi Desert. The project was launched in 2000. The project has had more notable successes. It has helped to plant millions of trees and shrubs, and it has also helped to reduce soil erosion and improve water retention. The project has also created jobs and income for local communities. However, the project has also faced some challenges. It has been expensive, and it has been difficult to overcome the harsh conditions of the desert. The future of these projects is uncertain, but they offer hope for a better tomorrow. With continued investment and effort, these projects can help to mitigate climate change, improve biodiversity, and create a more habitable world. As more data is collected from projects such as those undertaken, we can improve our approach and effectiveness in terraforming. As the sun sets over the desert, we can imagine a future where these projects have been successful. We can imagine a future where these deserts are transformed into lush forests and grasslands. We can imagine a future where people and nature can coexist in harmony. If these projects inspire you, we encourage you to learn more about them. There are many ways that we can make a difference. Did you know that together, we can create a more sustainable future for our planet and for future generations? Subscribe to our channel for more videos about topics such as these, and share this with your friends and family to spread the word. Thank you for watching.